I've tried to record this video several times without crying, and I just have finally decided, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna record it without crying, but this is the last take, because if I cry, you're just gonna see me cry. I spent this week in Portland with my son, who is a Navy corpsman. A corpsman is a medic. They call them Doc. They're stationed with the Marines, and they're stationed in a troop of Marines, usually 2 corpsmen to a troop. And they are the ones responsible for patching the boys up enough when they've been in firefight or injured to get them back to a hospital alive. My son has 2 weeks leave, and then mid-September he'll be heading, okay, here I go. He'll be heading to Iraq. And we spent some time hiking in the Columbia Gorge Thursday. Today's Friday. Yesterday. We went hiking. We went hiking at Angel's Rest, which is quite a vertical hike, quite a difficult hike. And it's just beautiful. It's just breathtaking. Lush green undergrowth. It's a rainforest, and you walk up these trails, and the trails are damp, so they're not dusty and dry, and everything's fresh and green and smells good. And so we walked up the trail a ways, and he was pretty quiet. He's a quiet guy anyway. But we headed up the trails, and at one point I just said, you know, take this in. Take in all this beauty, and when you need to use it, close your eyes and use it when it gets too intense where you're going. Learned a couple of things about Iraq that he knows. Learned about camel spiders. They're on YouTube. You can look at them. They're absolutely hideous. I thought I was scared of terrorists. Now I'm scared of terrorists and camel spiders. Anyway, we had a good day. We went to breakfast and went hiking, and we hiked 2 hikes in the Columbia Gorge. One was Angel's Rest, which I couldn't get to the top, so I think we got about 1.5 miles, and then I said, I just can't make it, James, I'm sorry. And so we shook hands, and I agreed. By the time he gets back in 9 months, 10 months, I'll be in shape enough to finish the hike with him. So we shook on that, and now I've got a bargain to keep. Something to look forward to with my son when he comes home. We have different political views, my son and I. He's a Republican. I'm a Democrat. He calls me a hippie. So we had some things to talk about. So I really didn't prepare for my son to grow up in anything but a peaceful world, and what we have now is not a peaceful world. I've chosen to read a poem tonight that kind of illustrates how I'm feeling about the whole Iraq thing. It's in this book, The Light Around the Body. It's by Robert Bly, and it's titled Listening to President Kennedy Lie About the Cuban Invasion. There is another darkness, a darkness in the fences of the body, and in moles running, and telephone wires, and the frail ankles of horses. Darkness of dying grass and yellow willow leaves. There is the death of broken buttonholes, of brutality in high places, of lying reporters. There is a bitter fatigue, adult and sad.